This video is for you if you just recently got your Seint palette and you're feeling lost and don't know how to start applying this. You may feel like you've seen the videos with people doing like dots all over their face, lines all over their face, putting every single shade all at once and blending it out. And you're like, I feel like that's too much for me. This video is for you, so keep watching. In order for this cream makeup to sit nicely on top of the skin, to blend nicely, you need to start with the skin. So I always first do a serum. This is the Dermalogica Pro Collagen Banking Serum. Let that sit for like a minute. And then next I go in with a moisturizer, currently using the Tatcha Water Cream. Let that sit for a little bit. I'm going in with an eye gel. You can use an eye cream, eye gel. I really like something that has caffeine in the morning time, just to really wake up these under eyes, help with any puffiness. And then last thing, I always put some sort of a lip balm on. This is the Pharmacy Lip Smoothie, amazing. Okay, that is our base. Now we're ready for makeup. Now I go back and forth between doing like my eyes, eyebrows first, and then my face. Today I am just gonna do my face, show you how I go about a super easy application process, and then I'm gonna just off camera do my eyes and my eyebrows and then come back. So let's get started with this. So this is gonna be like the most basic way to start Seint, getting a 410 palette with two highlights, a main one and then a brightening one, either a contour and a bronzer, and then a lip and cheek color. If you get a starter collection, it's gonna come with this and then the 3D foundation makeup brush. So I am gonna use this to apply today. So first thing, this is going to be the easiest way to go about this. Use your fluffier side and go into your main brightener. Don't swipe it all in there. Just do a couple pounces and start with one side of your face. So I'm just going to stipple it in. So pouncing motions and just work your way up. Pick up a little bit more product and start a little bit higher up. Keep stippling. Once you start doing this, you are going to overblend and your product is just gonna kind of disappear. So we wanna do these pouncing motions to really press it into the skin. And at first it may not seem like you're getting a lot of product, but you're getting just enough. Each time I go to a new part of the face, I'm picking up more product. If your face is a totally different color than your neck, you can bring it on down. Down here, you can do those swiping motions. Okay, so that is one side of the face. Let's do the other. Okay, that is one layer, one very light layer of foundation. Next, we're gonna move on to our brightening highlight. This is also known as your concealer. Obviously, these are both highlights, so they have the same consistency, same texture, same formula. They're just different colors. We're gonna go in with our pointy side and just do a couple dabs. And then start on this inner corner. I'll just press it. Oh gosh. Go on this outer corner. Okay, so inner corner and then outer corner, and then kind of marry them together without picking up more product. Can you get down? Let's go ahead and do the other eye. Couple dabs. inner corner, just pressing it. A couple more dabs, outer corner, and pressing it. And then, sorry, not on camera here. And then marry them together. And then do some on the eyelid without picking up any more product. Okay, and then we're gonna do our T-zone area, a couple dabs right between those brows, down the nose, a little extra on the chin, and then our upper lip area. And then I'll kind of do around my nose here where I'm a little bit more red. No. And then just blend that out. Oh no. Okay, now we are going to start warming up. Thank you. Warming up this complexion with some bronzer. I do have contour shades, and if I'm feeling extra, I'll do some contour, like these shades over here. But most days I'm just not, and I just want to warm everything up, so I just use bronzer. This is the Bella bronzer. It's like the most universal bronzing shade that they have. And we're just gonna go in with this fluffier side. This is very pigmented, so you just barely need to press in there. And I like to start with the forehead, give myself a bronzing helmet, as I like to call it. And every time we go to a new section of the face, it'll pick up a little bit more product. And you can really bring this down to close in on the forehead, which helps it appear smaller. Bring it down to the temples. Pick up a little bit more as we define these cheekbones. Don't bring it all the way down here unless you're trying to really warm up the whole complexion. Then you could go in with the bronzing side of this bronze brush and do it all over. I'm having a hard time talking today. Okay, where was I? Okay, and I want to be a little bit more bronzy, so I'm going to go in with this even fluffier side. This is the blush side of the blush and bronzing brush. And I'm going to get my whole brush coated. If you don't like to be super bronzy, you do not need to do this, but I do. And then I'm just, you munk your head and go all over. Bring it down the neck. Xanadu is a great shade to do some all over bronzing with. Okay, and then our last step, I'm gonna go back to the 3D brush. Going with our lip and cheek color, this is a Desert Sunset. It is a semi-gloss, so it's got pigment and it's got some glossy dewiness to it. And using the fluffy side, picking up some product, check, and just working it in on the cheeks. I just kind of go all over into the temple and apples of the cheeks. Pick up some more product and work on the other side. And then I'll do a tiny bit on my nose and around my forehead. And then back with this pointy side, I'm gonna blend out my concealer just a little bit more so it kind of diffuses with the blush area. A little bit on the nose. So I'm just blending out all those areas that I put my brightening highlight. Okay. And then I like to just sharpen this a little more. And that's it. So that is like the easiest way to go about the application process. You can see we've got coverage, we're warm, bronzy, we've got a flush of color to our cheeks. Since I am oily, I like to go in with some powder. If I'm feeling extra, I'll also go in with some powder, bronzer, and blush. I'm gonna do my powders, my eyes, and my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done, eyes are done. I'm gonna do my lips now. First thing, I'm going to line my lips with this Astoria contour, and I'm using the etch brush, which I have been loving. When I first got this, never touched it. Now I love doing my eyeliner, like a smoky brown liner with shadow, and a wing for this one, and then also lining the lips, and then putting lip and cheek color on my lips with this side. So good. Okay, first let's line. So just pick up a little bit of product. It's creating that shadow to make it look more volumized. I did a very light hand with that. And then next we're gonna go in with nude using the flat side of the etch brush. This is a satin, so it's very pigmented. I'm just gonna do both sides, just a little bit like that. And then just paint it on. Okay, and then next, I have just recently made this concoction of colors, is black cherry on top. This is a gloss, so it's gonna give it a nice glossy finish. And then the way that these two colors mix just looks so good. Just like a nice mauve color. Okay. I'm still gonna pop some lashes on because I'm extra. We've got our crazy volume eyelashes on, and I'm gonna pop a little of the Seint Cocoa lip oil on. These really are unlike any other lip oil I've used before. Love the e.l.f. ones, I do, but these ones are definitely different. Much more of a thinner consistency, just feels a lot more nourishing. And I love that this one kind of just deepens the color just a little bit, even though it looks like a little scary in the bottle here. It looks like it's gonna be brown and frosty. It's not. I just love the amount of gloss and shine that it gives to the lips. We're done. I hope that was helpful. I hope you learned something. I hope that when you get this, you don't seem as intimidated. And if you do, please ask me. I realize I don't hear back from some people, and I'm like, oh, did they hate it? Did they love it? Did they just not need any questions? But seriously, if you have questions, please reach out to me. We can do a one-on-one call. We can just mess each other back and forth, whatever it takes for you to love this, because I love it and I just know that you guys will too. So yeah, bye. Thanks for watching.